Welcome everyone. This is the video tutorial for Falling in Love with Jesus by request. As many of you know, I can play in all my keys, blah, 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 but I always teach in the key of C unless you ask for something else. So I'm teaching this in the key of C, and we're going to get started now. Falling in Love with Jesus by Kurt Whalum. And it starts with a C bass, C chord. So we're going to walk through it. I do a little extra chords to kind of make the words talk. Falling in love, which is going from the C to the G. The bass doesn't change. So it got a little intro, maybe I can't remember exactly how the intro goes. So it's an F with the A bass, G with the B bass. Then we go falling in love. Then you take your bass to an A, keep the chord the same, and walk straight down with the C and an A bass, B and an A flat bass, B flat with the G bass. And then you go back to the C and the C bass. So that's falling in love with Jesus. Alright? Then you're going to go to a F bass with an A minor chord. Falling in love. That's an E bass, C chord with G. That's a D bass with an F chord. Then you go into a B bass with the D minor chord. Zus. E chord. Any way you want to do it. E chord with the E bass. Alright, so let's go through that. So it's falling in love with Jesus. And then after that you go back to the A minor with the A bass. Falling in love. So you're going to go from A minor to C chord. Bass doesn't change. And you're doing that same walk down we did just a minute ago with the B and the B flat. Same bass. With G to the C just like we did earlier. Now if you want a pretty sound to come out of that when you're walking back, you can do this. With G, sus. You can drop that C, invert it. That's it. Or you can make it higher or something like that, but it sounds better drop. Or either instead of hitting the C note with the C chord, hit the B note. It gives it a different sound. Watch. With G, sus. See, it gives it more of like a jazzy sound. Then it goes, was the best thing, that's a F bass with the A minor chord. Best thing. Then you walk into an E with a G bass. E bass with the G chord, I'm sorry. I've ever. Then you walk into a D with the F chord. Then it's a G bass, chord stay the same. Then to a C with a C bass. And that's the entire song. So let's go over everything together. Falling in love with Jesus. See how I did a jazzy one? Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. That's still at C. Was the best thing I've ever done. Same thing with all the verses. In his arms, I feel protected. In his arms. never disconnected. In his arms, I feel protected. There's no place I'd rather be. And that's the entire song. I hope that helps you out. Have any questions, any comments, leave them right there and I'll be happy to oblige. God bless you. Keep on playing music for Jesus.